Good morning. I would like to show you how to make some super easy, fun hot pads as gifts or for yourself. A lot of time crocheted hot pads have holes in them. So these are lined with this lovely $1 cheapy hot pads from the dollar store. So 50 cents each for these. And I'll show you how to cover these to make nice, thick, heavy hot pads. All you have to do is know how to make a granny square, and I'll show you how I make my granny squares. That's pretty fast. The first thing you do is chain 4. Got this lovely purple, and I'm using a 5mm crochet hook, which I think is an H. I'm not sure. By the way, a little tip, I got crochet hooks from a site called wish.com. You can get a whole set for like $3-4. The downside being they're in millimeters, not numbers, and you have to check. Okay, so that's chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I stick my needle in the first one and just pull it through all of them. And then I chain 3. And when you're working a double crochets, which the granny square is, that's going to count as my first double crochet. So my second double crochet, put the yarn over into the hole, pull it through 2, pull it through 2, and then work a third one. Okay, then this is the very first round, and this is a corner of that square, so it's going to have 1, 2, 3 chains, and then I'm going to work 3 more double crochets. It would help if my yarn was actually, hold on, alright, okay, somebody's going to have to teach me how to edit videos and cut stuff out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, another corner, so chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm coming up to the corner, the last corner, and I'll show you how to make it a little bit easier. I was taught growing up that you chain 3, slip stitch to the next one, and then slipped over. But I think this is an easier way to do it. I chain 1, and then I double crochet into the top of that chain 3 right there. You hear my cat? It's going to come in. All right. So instead of starting over here with another chain 3, which would have happened if I chain 3 joined, slip, slip, slipped, we're going to start right here at the corner and do chain 3, and then as that counts as the first double crochet, work 2 more double crochets. Then chain 1, and then work another corner, which is 3 double crochets, chain 3, and 3 more double crochets. And then the sides will all, these spaces on the sides will all have 1 space. So you see this. So there's the 4, right, that we just did. And then we do 2, chain 1, 2, chain 1, the 2, you know, with the 3 hole, chain 1, and join it the way I showed you. And then we go around again. It's the corners have the 3, chain 3 and 3, chain 1, 3, chain 1. Does that make sense? And we're going to do 6 rows of that. Let me show you this next round. Just then I will show you how to make the case for the hot pad. So that's 3, chain 3, 3 double crochets. Maybe it was $5 for the set of crochet hooks. I don't know. Wish.com is my downfall. I'm buying stuff off there all the time. And it all comes from China. And for a couple of weeks, I'll get little packages every day. And I justify it because they're like $1 each. Jewelry and, you know, earrings, rings, cheapy stuff. But they're pretty for $1. $2. I don't know. It's a problem. Very quiet in my house right now. All of my kids are at school or college, the ones that live at home, and my husband's at work, and I'm in between jobs. I have one that's supposed to start up, but it hasn't, so this is wonderful just to be home, share this with you guys. And by the way, thank you for staying with me and taking the time to listen to this and learn. I think it's a good little tip. I saw a hot pad like this at my mom's when I went to visit her last month. And I was like, what a great idea. I'm always amazed at the new things that people are coming up with. Okay, so that's the next round. Chain 1, double crochet right in the top of that chain 3. Whenever I try to crochet by looking at the crochet instead of the camera, I move it out of the... And you notice I was just working over that end. I'll trim it off later. Okay, I'll just start this next round, then I'll show you what to do when you get through with your 5 rounds. So I'm chaining 3 and doing those double crochets again. So then I chain 1, and there's that side space, right? So just chain 1, then work your little cluster of 3 double crochets. Sorry, I have to pull out the string. I'm back. 2 and 3, and then another chain 1 to get to that next corner and do those 3 and that 3. Okay, got that? Hopefully. All right. Okay, so at the end of the last video, I knocked the camera over and I wasn't sure where it had ended, so I finished filming, but it skipped all of how to join these together. So I'm going to make that video now, and they should be labeled 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm hoping, or I'll figure out how to edit them together. So when you finish your round of 6 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chain 1, double crochet, and then just break that yarn, okay? And if you can see, this is the side you've been looking at the whole time. That is the right side. The other side does look different. That's the wrong side. Okay, now obviously you have to make 2 of these. So when you finish the second one, don't break it off. When you get to the end here, right, you're going to chain 1, lay it on top of this one so that those wrong sides are together. And you're in a corner, so to join this, in each corner there's going to be 6 single crochets, but because we're at the corner of the corner, we're just going to do 3 on this side for now. Okay, and then there's 3 double crochets. We're going to work through all the layers of both double crochets. So into the top of that chain 1 or chain 3, and into the top of the DC on the back, double crochets, the DC, 1, 2, and 3. And in each chain 1 space on the front and the back, right, we're going to just do a single crochet. And then as you go around, you repeat that same thing. And I'll show you on the green and hot pad how to do the last side after you put the hot pad in. But you're going to want to work 3 sides in this, 3 sides of these, right? And then in these corners, you can do 6 single crochet. So it goes all the way around that corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to stick your hot pad in there. And in the next video, I'll show you how to crochet and, you know, keep the little loop that's on the hot pad. This little loop right here. So that sticks out nicely. I've already made the video for this part. And I made the video for this part, but I knocked over the camera. This is fun. Learning curve. I would love it if you ask questions, and I would love to teach more crochet stuff. I know there's a lot of stuff out there, but is there a question that you have on how to crochet something or how to read a pattern? Post it, and I will make a video showing the answer to your question if I can. I've been crocheting since I was, I think, 12. My grandmothers both crocheted, and one of them taught me how to crochet. In fact, fun story, if you're not bored yet, this same stitch, not quite the same on the corners, but when she was blind, my grandmother went blind when she was, I don't know, in her 80s from macular degeneration. She crocheted blankets out of this stitch for all of her grandchildren. And even though she was blind, she could feel where those holes were. I have 3 of those blankets, and they are extremely precious to me. I haven't actually let the kids have them yet. All right, thanks. Stay tuned for the next part. It stopped. Hopefully, I don't know what I missed. Anyway. So that's going to be good right there. And then you're going to crochet over, just tuck that in there, and crochet over that. I'm not sure what, when it stopped. So I'm going to say, again, you tuck that in there and have this sticking up. And then if you know, if you don't, maybe you don't need to do 6 rounds, or maybe you need to do 7 rounds, depending on how tight you crochet. Or if you use a different size hook and want smaller holes, just make sure it covers your thing. Okay, I'm just going to be fast now, if you don't mind. Or not. There we go. So there's 1, 2. We're almost done, guys. This will be good. You can go make one of these yourself and then show me the picture. It'll be fun. I have a Facebook page. It's Debbity Bears. D-E-B-B-I-T-T-Y Bears. And I'll put that link. Somehow they do that, right? They put links on these videos. And I hope I can at least edit enough to stick these 2 together. A little bit stressful. Okay, now I wanted to show you this. So I've done 3 of these and 3 of these, right? Or there's 3 left. So this is at this space where I'm usually just going to do 1 crochet. So take the loop and just lay it back like that. Kind of out of the way. And then grab, there's that chain hole. See that? And then don't catch the loop of that thing. Just lay it back there. You're kind of in the middle of it. And then single crochet. Right? And then kind of scoosh it over. Don't, what I had to do is kind of pull it. And then sometimes it snaps a little. There's like a stitch there. Where am I? There we go. And then right there to start again, get across. We're on the home stretch. You know, something you could do though if you wanted to was make decorative edging on this or change colors. You know, do one of those where you do like a shell edge. I don't know, you guys could look that up, but it's cute. These are going to be super functional, and also, you know, you forget someone's birthday, this is a great gift. Or from your mother-in-law, which is where I originally started making these, because she was saying that the ones I've made her before were wearing out. And those were just crocheted, but these ones I think will even be better because they have that thick pad in the middle. 1. So when you get to the last corner, do 3, because you already did 3, remember, and you want 6. Then just join with the slip stitch. Did I mention I forgot my scissors? Okay, now I'm not going to stop the video again. Okay, so there you go. nice, thick, heavy hot pad. Just get your needle and work that in, and you're set. Lots of hot pads for gifts, or, you know, to keep from burning your fingers. Great way to use up yarn. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.